Hello, my Scorpio family. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly tarot reading for you, Scorpio, for June 22nd through the 28th. Thank you for joining me today. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join me each and every day for my quick glance daily readings. Now, just a reminder, these are general readings. For personalized reading, click on my website link below. So let's get started and see what your cards are indicating this week. Starting with your first card, Scorpio, you have the Major Arcana card, the Lover. Okay, so first thing, Scorpio, this is a Major Arcana card, which indicates significant change for you this week. The next thing is that the Lover's card is indicating you have decisions that you're making that affects one or more of the relationships in your life. Now, one of the main messages that my guides are telling me is that some Scorpios are going to be moving house. You are going to be moving out from where you are and moving to another city, possibly another state, which might have something to do with the job, or this is where you've always wanted to live and now you're just going. This is a card that shows up to remind you that just in general, often in life we have to make choices. And once you choose one path, another is sacrificed. So the Lover's card is urging you to take responsibility and ownership for the choices you have made or are about to make. Now you need to look at both if your head and your heart are in alignment. Making a decision, going after your heart's desire is one aspect. But you also have to pay attention to logic in this case. This is a strong indication that something you're deciding upon is going to affect a relationship. This could be a love relationship. This could be a coworker situation. This could be a long-time friendship. And for some Scorpios, this can be a business partnership. It's a general reading, so this could go in many different ways. But one thing is for sure, some of you have a decision to make, and it is going to change a relationship in your life. And the energy that I'm feeling, it will be for the better, Scorpio. Now, the number 6 energy of the Lover's card is harmony and balance. And that's what makes the decision so hard. You're trying to keep harmony and balance. You're trying to maintain love and happiness. So it will be accountability on your part, Scorpio, as to whatever you decide. 6 is the number of the third eye chakra, so keep that in mind because that is your perception and intuition. So this card is also telling you to follow your intuition. It will never steer you wrong, Scorpio. Now, taking a look at your next card, you have another Major Arcana card, the Moon. So definitely significant change happening this week. And basically, the Moon card indicates that things are hidden from you. You don't have all the answers to everything yet. This is a card of darkness, illusion, and the unconscious. So once again, what I'm picking up is about paying attention to your intuition and your dreams. And I feel for some of you, you are definitely moving. That is a very strong energy coming through. And the Moon card is telling you to just trust in your instincts and go for it. The Moon card showing up can just indicate that things might be hidden from you and they'll be revealed in divine timing. Or that could have already occurred for you, Scorpio. Now, sometimes this card turning up might be advising you to get a better understanding before you take any action. But I don't think that's the case this time, Scorpio. You're making some decisions here with the Lover's card. And even though the moon is not revealing how everything's going to go, you're trusting your gut instincts that everything's going to work out. Now, the number 18 of this card reduces to 9. And the 9 energy is like a time of review because the moon is all about cycles, phases, seasons. So this 9 energy is looking back over possibly your life so far and kind of just reviewing and possible opportunities that are being presented to you. And you're taking advantage of those opportunities, Scorpio, despite the fact that you don't have all the answers yet. That is where the moon card has got things hidden from you. And I love this particular card. It has Anubis, black and white. And in the background, the structures, which are normally towers, but they're pyramids here because of the deck. But again, black and white. So it's interesting because not everything here is so plain as black and white. But the main message, Scorpio, is to trust your instincts, the same as the Lover's card. You're making a decision and you're just moving forward with it. Taking a look at your next card, Scorpio, you have the Four of Swords. Now, a couple different messages with the Four of Swords. First, one of the main messages, you need to recharge your batteries. You need to rest, relax. Looking at the card here, she almost looks like she's going to faint. But for some Scorpios, you're making a major move. And I know I mentioned about moving house. That is the case for some of you, but it could be making a major move in regards to the decisions you're making with the Lover's card. That could be career moves. That can be whatever you're passionate about. So it's not necessarily just moving house. But the strongest indication with this reading this week is that a lot of you are moving. Now, the other message with the Four of Swords is you need, again, to rest, but connect to your higher self. You need to meditate. You need to connect with source energy, the divine, whatever name you use, Scorpio. And that, again, is tapping into your intuition, your psychic ability. You're receiving the guidance from your angels and guides. Now, it is interesting because the number 4 energy is all about your home and foundation. This is an energy of stability, rationalizing things out. It's the practical parts of life. This is where you have to be logical and self-disciplined in your thought process, especially in regards to your home. Now, 4 can be a very rooted energy where you're refusing to change. So some of you are going against that energy and you're just moving. But 4 is also associated with the heart chakra. So your heart chakra with this card is overruling this number 4 energy of refusing to change or move because you want balance in your life. You want stability. You want structure. So your last card, Scorpio, is indicating that with all this change in the beginning here with your reading, you're going to need rest after you get through that. Now, your 3-card spread adds up to number 28, which reduces to number 10. So yes, there is something completing in your life. There is a cycle ending, a phase of your life is ending, and that ties into your moon card here. And if you reduce the number 10 down to number 1, there's something new coming in. And for many of you, you're moving to a new place and you have new beginnings. Scorpio, the decisions that you're making with the Lover card is going to affect one or more relationships. Whether you're making a move physically with your home, or you're making a move with your career, or possibly you're making some kind of move in regards to your relationship. Some of you might be taking your relationship to the next level. So you're trying to maintain balance and harmony with this decision you're making. And the moon card is actually telling you up front, you don't have all the answers yet. So it's telling you to just trust in your instincts. And as indicated on this card, not everything is black and white, but you are going to trust your gut instincts, even though you don't have all the answers or how everything is going to pan out. So lots of change right here with these two cards. Then your Four of Swords, that's telling me that it has to do with your home environment, and also that you will need much deserved rest after dealing with all this change here. But the Four of Swords is also reminding you to make sure you take time out to meditate, to hear the guidance from your angels and guides and source energy. So, new beginning, Scorpio. You're just going to have to trust in the universe. Now, let's take a look at which crystal has been suggested for you for this week. Rutilated quartz. How interesting is that, Scorpio? Look at here on the card. It has to do with your home, your root chakra. That's your base, what you build on. And if you look closely in this picture, if you look in the back here, just kind of look in this area. And I noticed this just today. There's almost like there's a building in the background. And I never really noticed that before. Hopefully you can kind of see it. So your angels and guides have hit the nail right on the head with suggesting this crystal for you for this week. Your guides want you to focus your attention on your home and where you live. Are you happy where you live? And if you're not happy, why aren't you happy? Do something about it. Now, for some of you, this is definitely moving house. You're changing the energy of your home environment by just leaving it all together. And this crystal is suggested to guide you if you have to figure out where you're going to move. Some of you will know exactly where you want to go, and it might be related to a job offer. For some of you, this crystal is showing up, especially for the Scorpios that are happy where you're living, but it's suggesting to change up the energy in your home environment. So, like, rearrange the furniture or add a new piece of furniture or artwork for the walls. Bring something into the home to change the energy. This crystal is being directed to you this week to remind you to enjoy your home environment. And you need to change up the energy to be happy with who you are and where you're at. Now, your home may be a refuge or a place that people are drawn to for healing or positive social interactions. And that old saying, home is where the heart is very true. And the rutilated quartz is associated with your root chakra. So it's about building upon that base, that home environment. This is going back to that number 4 energy with this Four of Swords. So Scorpio, the decisions that you're making this week, some kind of move, and that is the key word, move. Moving house, moving jobs, moving companies, moving your relationship to the next level. There's significant change for you this week. And dare I say, you're going to be on the move. I leave you with the message of the card, Scorpio, but it is all within your own hands. You decide your own destiny, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Scorpio family.